Hi and welcome to episode 23 of my Witcher 3 playthrough. In the previous episode we met Triss at the Shrine of the Eternal Fire. In order to infiltrate Menga's base of operations, I was to hand Triss in to Menga. I was not too happy with Triss's idea, however I went along with it anyway. Once inside we were to be separated. I was to talk with Menga and Triss was to be interrogated. At this point I tried to use the axis sign to make sure she would not be hurt. However, there were too many people who observed me doing this and they attacked. Instead, we ended up killing Menga and all of his men. We were able to find out about a spy called Yamalak who may know about Dandelion's location. In order to cover up what we had done, we burnt the whole place to the ground. On the way out, Dijkstra was already waiting for us and was able to give us some advice to locate Yamalak. We had to place a signal for him and then he would turn up at a ruined house in the far corners the same day at midnight. We placed the signal and waited for Yamalak. Once Yamalak arrived, we started the interrogation. We were able to find out that he knew nothing about where Reuven's treasure was. We also found out that he was working for King Radovid. Radovid's plan was to rid the city of mages in order to make his takeover of the city easier. We also found out Dandelion is on Temple Isle. Menga was planning on executing him in Oxenfurt. We decided to kill Yamalak to make sure our intentions were not passed on to anyone else. Triss then asked us to help her meet up with someone from Lady Vegelbud's estate. Apparently her son Albert has an interest in alchemy and had caught the attention of the temple guard. We agreed to go to Lady Vegelbud's ball as a cover to help her son disappear. We were to see Alihal about some new attire. We then saw about Kurt Dysart's contract. We were to see what was causing the damage to the mansion at the Maldavi residence. It turns out that an earth elemental had been trapped in the cellar and had almost demolished the house in its efforts to break free. We killed the elemental and collected the reward from Dysart. So let's continue.
Oof. Damnation.
Smell that hangs in the air.
My, what a freak.
Okay. What should we do next? We have some treasure hunts that we can do. They're red. It's 86, level 86. It's level 73, we could do that. Maybe go to Lurch, go through those undiscovered locations and then go there, which we might do. We also need to get inside Whoresun's hideout, which we probably will do as well. And then we also have level 69, explore the passages under Temple Isle. Ah, so that's where Temple Isle, is that where Dandelion is supposed to be? Yeah, okay. We need to play this guy over here. And we also have we need to search the wreck of the flying stag. Okay, so we're here. I think we may... Well, oh, that's right, we also need to see Alihal to get the mask. By Master Triss Marigold and also some doublets for ourselves. Let's go here.
Deepest apologies.
Come on.
Steal around. One for the price of two.
I'm knackered.
Youth these days.
Do you see what I...
all of them.
fancy shipping? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no one knows how it got there. Who it belongs to.
Hey, greyhead, got the deal of a lifetime for you.
Which devil's it even sounds proud.
Help, save me. I'm dying of poverty.
What's this about? Merchant.
All right. What have you got there?
Magic accessories. Alchemy ingredients, potions, and much more.
Interesting. Don't look a bit like a mage.
True. Perhaps because I'm not a mage. I just take care of the sundries the poor folk who burn at the stake leave behind. Ensure they end up in the right hands.
Fine. What do you have?
Naught but rarities at unbeatable Oh shit, you didn't see me here.
The halfling, what did he want? And why did he bolt when he saw us coming?
Left his soup on the burner.
I've half a mind to put you on the burner, wise ass. Got my eye on you. Let's go.
Flame will burn away our sins.
Okay, it's a new quest. Search the area using your witcher senses.
Quite the brew. Halfling wasn't lying. Scent's gotta be carrying quite a ways.
A fine kettle of fish. Hey, greyhead.
Oh, here he is.
And you're a fine fella for not ratting me out. Prepared to give you a discount for that, mate. So, shall we trade?
Yeah, let's. Hopefully no interruptions this time.
Okay, what has he got? He's got some books I haven't read. I'm pretty sure we've read that. Honor of the Northern Realms, Volume 1. What haven't I read here? Journey from the Moldavie Residence. This one here. Fauna of the Northern Realms. Yep. So we have that one already. Ghouls and Elghouls. We haven't read that one yet. Laura Dern. We haven't read that one. Polymorphy. Haven't read that one yet. We haven't read that book. So we've read that one. We've got that one already. We have that one. We don't have this one, so we can buy that. That's always useful. What does he buy? He buys anything. That's good. Added pearl, we'll buy that. And we'll sell off all this stuff. What else do we have? That's 29, 41, 45. Okay, looks good.
On your knees before the eternal fire.
Okay, where's Roach?
Leaks here. Time I went back to sea.
We'll deal with the witches.
Ooh.
Okay, we want to check out passages over here.
Move it!
Also get familiar with Temple Isle. Ah, okay, we've got to go this way.
Giddy up.
Witcher.
Slower.
Oh, hang on, we can go across the water there.
Dying of poverty.
Learned all the easy to find witches already. Not huge at cooking.
I live honest and always speak the truth.
I wish my man were as brave as you. When he'd kill monsters and collect bounties.
There must be order.
Reuben takes a cut, Cleaver takes a cut. How's a man to turn a profit?
Things are generally tidier back in Kiyan.
You'll not find much to do in Novigrad.
Elector's Square.
Yes,
Oh, we've
yes.
never been up here before.
One day,
There's an
Mum
alchemy
found her
guy
infant
over here.
dying at her side. Despair gripped her and sought to find a medic. Fortunately,
Do you wish the Eternal Fire's blessing upon you and your
Watch it or you'll see the shine of my sword. And back off. That incense.
You might have said so right away. Countersign and fish soup gives the deacon's auntie a headache. What do you need? Before you ask, I'm all out of hemorrhoid cream.
What are you talking about? Your incense that bad for the brain?
What do you mean? You gave the password, signalling you wished to buy some herbs.
You're about as much a priest of the Eternal Fire as I am a Vestal Virgin. What sort of conspiracy is this?
Conspiracy? Dah. Folks see conspiracies everywhere. I sell harmless things. Yet in turbulent times like these...
Think it's safer to don priest's robes? See, thing is, in this town, impersonating a priest is likely grounds for punishment. Cruel and unusual, I'd wager.
I impersonate no one. I am a priest. Though I am also an alchemist. Sadly, it's become difficult to reconcile the two. Will you report me? Or shall we make a deal?
Trying to bribe me? Save your coin. I'm not fond of priests. In fact, you'd have to pay me to talk to them.
Then I shall sell you my wares for less. Cast your eyes. See if there's aught you could use. Provided, of course, you do not seek hemorrhoid cream.
Show me what you have in stock.
Okay, what have we got here? I don't think I've even spoke to this guy. I don't have that book. Cult of Freya. We've got another Lesser Glyph of Infusion. Got 867. He doesn't take weapons or armor. Doesn't take any of that. Can we give him... No, we want that. Doesn't take any of that. Doesn't take... Okay, so he's just taking crafting. We can sell him some Spectre Dust. We can sell him some Algul Claws. That looks good. Yeah, what's this? Greater Glyph of Axie, we don't need that. Greater Glyph of Gwent. Greater Glyph of Gwent, 2000. That should be it. Let's play some Gwent.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
We'll just go with this deck, I think. It's not bad. Can we pick up anyone else? I don't think so. Okay, he's playing Nilfgaardian Empire, and he's using the one that I think he can see 3 cards. 2 decoys. He's playing Nilfgaardian, he could have spies. We've got double Dragon Hunters, Siege, Yennefer, Kirametz and Zoltan, and we have some blue stripes. Scorch is good, 1 decoy at least is good. Okay, we got a good one. That's Sigmund Dijkstra or Dijkstra. Kirametz. Okay. Let's see how we go. He's going first. He's giving me a spy, which is fine. So I will take that. Okay, so he's dropped down a very low unit. That's a good sign. It means his deck is probably quite weak. Let's see if he has a decoy. And he does, which is not good for us, but we can drop another spy down. See if he's got another decoy. We've got another spy. Okay, he's playing that one for us. So we will capture Dijkstra. He's passed, which is good for us because we can now dump these spies on him. Okay, and we've got our Biting Frost card. So we can play the Biting Frost, which drops his down to 4. We only need a 5, and it cannot be melee. So we don't want to use those guys, so we're going to drop down a siege and pass. The win. I think, oh, can we only have, oh, we can have 13 cards. Okay, our turn first. Let's check the discard pile. We only have the Trebuchet. So if we run Yennefer, we will get the Trebuchet on board. What would be the best approach? Let's try and just put a weak unit down first. So we can try and use our Scorch. So that's 5. Probably not the best. We'll use this guy here because the Scorch won't work against him. See what else he puts down. He puts down Letho. He's got 9 cards. Put this one down. Put Vest down. Okay, Fringilla. That's good. Fringilla's 6. Let's play Yennefer. And we'll recover the Trebuchet. Okay, now that's good. Now we're starting to get a bit more worthy. So what we can do, we can now put this guy down. Tibor. We might put down another siege vehicle. Biting Frost. Okay, that's fine. That's what we wanted. We're going to Scorch now. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that's fine. We are going to put the horn on our ranged. Okay, he's got a medic. He's going to give us the spy back, which works for him. He gets more cards. He's now even on cards. We're going to put our horn on here. Cynthia. We will now put the second blue stripes down. Okay, good. $121, that was a good score. Okay, what card did we get? Vreemde. Or something similar to that. Ah, that's a pretty bad card. It's not good at all. Let's check our book of Gwent. This one here. So we have 6 more cards in Valen, 10 in Novigrad, 22 from Scavenger Isles, 1 in Kaer Morhen, and then we have 17 cards from anyone. So Valen, Novigrad 10. I think a lot of those has to do with the Gwent tournament. Valen is still 6. We still have 6 cards in Valen. Okay, that's fine. What was this? Mysterious note. The wine from your birth year is simply brilliant. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it, but afterwards please place the bottle back where you found it with love from D. The Cult of Freya. Freya Modron, the Great Mother, teaches us to put our faith in her no matter what life brings. Thus warriors pray to her before setting off for battle, and the women they leave behind pray for their menfolk's safe return. Freya, as a mother and a goddess, understands all the trials of mankind. She soothes our pains and provides comfort. Yet woe to him who acts against her and violates her eternal laws. Handed down from the good of men and the world, condemnation awaits such men. They will be cut off from the living, giving source of motherly love, and if they repair not their ways and, renouncing evil, return to the mother goddess bosom, they shall be cursed for all eternity. They and all their line. Okay. Monstrum, or a Portrayal of Witches, Volume 1. In truth, there is naught more repulsive than these monsters that defy nature and are known by the name of Witcher. They are the offspring of foul sorcery and witchcraft. They are veritable scoundrels without conscience and virtue, unscrupulous creatures of hell, able to only take lives. They have no place amongst decent and honest folk. And keep this, and this Kaer Morhen, where these villains nest and practice their foul rituals, must be wiped from the earth. All trace of it treated with salt and saltpeter to complete the deed. Journal from the Moldavi residence. What a lovely home. I cannot believe we were able to buy it so cheaply. Valeria always had a keen mind for business. She haggled so fiercely the broker dropped his price by a third. Incredible. Valeria says the room layout is exceptionally well conceived. Tomorrow we'll move all our things in. It will be good to have our own place, finally some peace and quiet. Once we had arranged all the furniture, Valeria decided we needed to paint the walls yellow. Perhaps that is for the best. It will make it more cozy. Valeria's mother visited us. Tomorrow I shall paint the walls green. Valeria heard some noises during the night. She woke me several times, but I did not hear a thing. This night I heard them. The walls shook. Valeria has learned from the neighbours that previously a powerful mage resided in the home. They all said that he would summon demons and his spirit still haunts its rooms. People will believe the most outlandish nonsense. Valeria has decided to move back in with her mother for some time until I do something about the walls. I joked that perhaps I could simply repaint them, but I don't think she found that amusing. The plaster has begun to fall off. It seems to me that I heard the noise last night, something like a muffled roar. Valeria has returned. She found a buyer for the home, avoided any suspicion by claiming to be the mage's widow, selling off the estate after her husband's unfortunate death at the stake. Full count must think he has found himself an incredible bargain. So that is Kurt Dijkstra, I believe. Okay, polymorphy. To change form to shape one's matter as clay. This is no novice's trick. No flickering glow light or a rat-killing blue bolt. Only these with bowels soaked in ocean of magic arcana and few are born with bowels so absorbent can hope to master it. There are exceptions, of course. Dragons, as is well known, possess such a talent innately. With no need for study, they can, guided by some otherworldly intuition, change between humanoid and reptilian form. As for the other races, higher vampires, Bruxae, are known to flicker between states. Yet given the understandable difficulties of conducting research in this area, we do not know if this transition constitutes an act of polymorphy. The human race, obviously much more acceptable to scholars of polymorphy, their years of study have borne fruit in the form of a set of methods and guidelines for the identification, nurture, and deployment of this talent. The most accomplished result of this careful application of these methods, Philippa Eilhart. Lara Doran and the Cregennan of Lod. Love knows no bounds, the saying claims. History knows no better proof of this adage and the romance between Lara Doran and Cregennan of Lod. She, a powerful elven sage, bearer of the elder blood, promised to the great Avalarch. He, a human mage of great talent and humble birth. She, able to live centuries, if not millennia. He, likely to live no more than 70 years and 10. Like each of us, they should have hated each other, scorned each other. Instead, they burned for one another with powerful love. Heedless to the war raging around them, to the condemnations of curses raining down on them from all sides, they led a humble and happy life. Soon Lara was the child. A babe born of Lara and Cregennan might have joined the best of both races, united among them at long last. Alas, this was not to be. Humans considered Cregennan a traitor and a renegade. They demanded he abandon Lara, and when he refused, they decided to murder them both. Cregennan died while Lara, still heavy with child, escaped with her life. She ran to Tretogor to beg succor and support from Sero, Queen of Redania. What then came to pass? Here, elven and human sources diverge, presenting two irreconcilable versions. According to the chroniclers of the Aes Sedai, her pleas did not soften the stony Dwan hearts, the hearts of merciless and cruel humans. When Lara, pleading for mercy, if not for her, then at least for her child, clutched onto the door of the royal carriage, the queen ordered her maimer to strike with his sword and cut off her fingers. That night, crushed by a fierce frost, Lara breathed her last sigh on a hill in the woods, giving birth to a daughter whom she protected with the fading embers of her own warmth. Human legends, however, have Sero saying, "Ask not me for grace, ask instead those whom you have harmed with your magic." Brave you were when you wrought those foul deeds, brave be you now. When the pursuit of justice nears, your sins are not in the power to forgive. In reply, Lara said, "My doom is at hand, but yours, Queen, is also nigh. Remember Lara Doran in that terrible hour. Queen, remember her death and her curse. And know that my curse will hound you and your seed, to the 10th generation will it damn your line. Wherein lies the truth cannot be said. Both versions are surely false, for both seek to blacken their enemy. Sad is Lara's end. The hate between races which Cregennan wished so badly to end is now so strong that its darkness has forever obscured the truth of her fate." Fauna of the Northern Realms Volume 1. What a wolf is, every man knows. Who hasn't heard them howling at nights or seen their tracks in the snow come morning? Who hasn't felt a cold chill run down his spine when he catches sight of a pack of 5 of them hunting in the woods? These beautiful animals are treated by men as enemies, and not without reason, for they attack our flocks and will ever kill our horses during times of deep frost. Yet they are noble beasts, endowed with great intelligence and displaying a strength of independence that no man can help but admire. A rune right upon our shores. I think we've read that one. Necronomicon. To think that man appeared on an empty world and gained mastery over it unchallenged is as foolish as thinking the world will cease to exist after man's passing. Before the first humans set foot on our world, it was inhabited by beings superior to men in terms of wisdom, strength, and every other virtue. The beings I have in mind still exist in our present time, though they did not exist in a sphere available to human understanding. They occupy no dimension known to us. Where they live can be best described as a space between worlds. At times one can sense their presence through a sudden, unknown scent or a strange feeling of anxiety with no apparent cause. A wind which blows in several directions at once is another example of the subtle manifestation in our realm. There exist various imaginings of what these creatures might look like, yet these have nothing to do with reality, for man is incapable of conceiving something which he has not seen, even in his wildest nightmares. The greatest horror these beings bring comes precisely from their indefiniteness and lack of concrete form. Yet it would be a mistake to think that a formless creature is necessarily harmless. The power they possess is sufficient to lay waste to a forest, level a city, or whip an entire sea into froth and waves. Today, man is the master of the world, but only for a short while. They await patiently and will soon arise and regain their one-time glory. This is as certain as dawn follows dusk, and dusk then follows again soon after, to drown everything once more in darkness. Gollum, a man's most faithful servant. I think we've read that one, have we? We must have read that one. Ghouls and Alghouls. As for the genesis of ghouls, there are hypotheses aplenty. Some scholars claim that these monstrosities arose from scoundrels who indulged in a taste for human flesh and, for this misdeed, drew the wrath of the heavens down upon themselves. The gods punished them by taking away their souls, their minds, and their human forms. My experiments have shown, however, that ghoul anatomy displays far too little in common with that of humans for this thesis to seem at all probable. Any and all similarity in appearance between ghouls and men, such as their somewhat kindred shapes and the measures of their physiognomies, are pure matters of incidental circumstance. It thus follows that ghouls, like their vile cousins the Alghouls, are post-conjunction creatures. That is to say, such beings as came to our universe in an abrupt cataclysm, disrupting the normal laws of nature. Okay.
One day,
we learned some few things there, didn't we? Hands of the Wild Hunt, Therazane, Draconids, Forktails, Hybrids, Arrhenius, that was the one that we killed where the guy was doing the harpy experimentations. Insectoids, Indriga drones, Indriga warriors, Golden Oriole, okay, Indriga workers, and venomous Arachase, necrophages, foglets, grave hags, ignis fatuus, water hags, alghouls, ogroids, ice trolls, and rock trolls, relics, chorts, Doppler, fiends, howler, imp, Kernun, Sylvans, crones, godlings, leshens, spectres, Jenny the Woods, the White Lady, Devil by the Well, vampires, Sarasti, Ekamaras, Gale, Catacans, High vampires. Okay. So where do we need to go now? Just over there.
Despair gripped her and sought to find a medic.
Looking to enlist with
Eternal
a
fire,
Fortunately,
light my
her
path.
husband
Give me
explained no
strength,
medic
all my
would help
bar.
the child. And he took the babe.
From now on, assume your every move's observed.
So how do we get to these passages? Lay down there? Maybe. It's under the temple aisle. So maybe we have to enter in from somewhere else. Let's see if we can get down here. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, we got drowners. We're gonna have to get away from here. Come on, get up. There we go. Okay, so under the temple, maybe we have to get in there through the water. Okay, let's put on. What do we got here? We've got drowners. We should probably put that on in the cat's eye spot. And there should be also something for swimming. Killer whale. Drink that. Let's read the quest. Legendary equipment for Geralt decided to investigate visions of mighty armor, sharp weapons listening before his eyes, explore passages, search the wreck of the flying stag. Okay. Okay, that was a bit of a detour.
Oi, Witcher. They say some witchers spy for the black ones.
Any news from the Zima?
the blood of many on
When
your
will the
conscience.
next witch burn?
Why the googly eyes? Got a case of the bloat.
Okay, let's see if we can get into this house. It's locked. No entrance there. Save that so we don't have to take that trip any further. Oh. Random chest. Under the temple aisle. Let's go up top, see if we can find any clues up there.
They ought to never let your kind in, Novigrad
Cursed
proper.
mage hunters. Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Oh, that really got my dander up.
Do you think the hierarch supports the Temerian guerrillas? With coin?
Don't you fear the pyre, freak?
Okay, let's try further down. This is the same area. Low. Aha, there's a thing down there.
Winds howling.
Let's try and jump down. Ooh. Okay, where is it? Uh-oh. Whoops. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, it's further down. Okay, let's try down here. Nope. I did see a pathway off to the side. Over there. Can we get across to there? That's the question. No, come on. Aha. How do we get to this? Ah, I see.
An illusion.
I see, okay. Let's swap cat's eye. Superior cat to that one. It's better. Hard. Underwater passage. Or is it just a swimming? Okay, what do we got here? Chest. Okay, that's normal. And where does this go? Aha. Invoice for a golem. Issued by Judah Lowe, purchaser, Irenus van Steingard. Goods purchased, Guardian Golem, clay, porcelain. Warranty. In the event of damage to the ceramic, please report immediately to the nearest branch of Jehuda Lowe and apprentices. The golem can only be serviced by qualified company personnel. Okay, that doesn't really help me. Oh, hang on. Okay, she just randomly turned up. A rare swallow. You might have to meditate for a few seconds, I think. Is that an earth elemental? It's a golem. Pretty sure. Dimeridium bomb. Elementia oil. Dimeridium. Superior dimeridium. Superior dimeridium. particularly tough. We got some braziers here, I think. No? Yeah? Can't set that on fire. Anything else we do? Look to the depths to be lifted up. Research notes. As per the instructions of our supervisor, Arrhenius van Steingard, we have conducted a series of studies on the genotype of the creatures commonly known as drowners. Sadly, administering a poison made of fugu fish induced a coma in all the specimens in the study. After 24 hours, the vital functions of all above mentioned specimens ceased, prohibiting us from continuing with the study. Matteo Sicula. Okay, there's a handle here. That's a oh. Okay, there's handles. Something else over here. Mysterious recipe. Dear Pascal and Timo, I've got a bit of time between these treatments. I have to administer to these stinking drowners, as promised, I'm writing you the recipe for my famous spiced chicken and pumpkin stew. Okay. Pumpkin, chicken thighs, or alternatively chicken breast, mix of exotic spices, milk of the Cocos nucifera, hard to get, but there's a ship from Opekenberg and Sons Import Company that arrives in Novigrad port first Wednesday of every month, and those guys sell everything, stripped horse included. Remainder of the list is illegible. I'm sure you'll figure out the process on your own. Good luck, MT. P.S. You owe me now. Can we light that up? Okay. So we've got a room with handles.
Interesting.
What's interesting about that? Okay. So, what was the message up here? It said, look to the depths to be lifted up. Look to the depths. Does that mean all the statues need to look inside? So which one? Turn this one. Okay, we'll use it again. Okay, that's facing inwards. Let's try this one. And this one. Okay, if this works, this should be it. Aha. Water. Okay, that's interesting. And there's drowners in there. What's the noise is? Okay, so let's go back. Just want to go back around to the main room. Key required. Maybe the key is somewhere in here. Okay, there's drowners in there, so we're gonna take Superior Cat. Superior Cat should be T. And drowner pheromones. Okay, we've got some drowner pheromones on. Ah, there's the key. Nothing else on up here. Now, what do we have here?
No good, no evil, only pain.
Who's this guy?
This is not the end.
Mad Kiyan. Oh, he's got... Is he a witcher? Okay, he's using the wrong sword. Oops. Watch out.
Seems you are bleeding.
Okay, we lit him up. Gwynbleidd, laboratory notebook, legendary feline trousers, gauntlets, boots and armor. Laboratory notebook day 1. Luckily the teleport deposited us directly in my laboratory. It's good to be home. I'd grown sick of the gills of that leaky tub. I hoped that storm I summoned smashed it into craggy rocks off the grassy knoll shore. The experiments which my students conducted on drowners in my absence did not yield any expected results. As usual, I must do everything myself. I will administer a brew of medicinal opium to the subject. This milk of the poppy will keep the Witcher in a state of half-consciousness and thus incapable of any resistance, commencing studies. Note: I must hold off my planned experiments while I clear up the demolished portion of my laboratory. I have set the bones in the forearm of one of my assistants. I will now administer a quadruple dose of milk of the poppy to the Witcher. Day 4. Subject shows incredible resistance to physical torture. Only broke after the second day of intense labour. Moderately satisfactory results from the interrogation. Garnered information about Witcher training and the Cat School of Witches in general. As I suspected, the Cat School Witches are, for the most part, of elven stock. This school must have some tie to the elder races. Addendum: perhaps its founder was a member of the Aen Sede. Subject unfit for further study. I have discontinued his doses of poppy. Day 7. Administered extract of cowbane and hemlock in typical representatives of the human and Aed Sedhe species, such as mixture, provokes paralysis of the peripheral nervous system and eventually of the nerve endings as well. This results in musculoskeletal, pulmonary and cardiac paralysis and ultimately death through suffocation. The Witcher is not, however, a typical representative of any species, though the poison did seem to cause some mild irritation in his nervous system. His mutated body quickly managed to neutralize the harmful alkaloids. In a matter of hours, all symptoms of the poison I administered had vanished. Day 15. Stinging him with sea wasp toxin did not provoke the expected results. In order to strengthen the toxin's effect, I have poured ethyl alcohol into his wounds. His nervous system seems to be immune. Day 26. The subject has been tortured, poisoned, burnt, frozen, starved and dehydrated, and despite it all, his body continues to function. He eats and drinks by himself, moves about his cell on his own, and is able to articulate simple words: please, drink, don't hurt, stop. Conclusion: as I suspected, the Witcher is a superb energumen. A demon trapped in such an excellently prepared body will become death incarnate, vengeful wrath made flesh, and placed at my command. No one has succeeded in creating a being of such power since the times of Malaspin and Alzur. Interesting. Anything else we got here? Monumenta Alforum, I've read that one. Earls of the North, we've read that. Okay, one thing over here. Just alcohol and water. Okay, is there an easy way to get out of here? I hope there is. Okay, so we went that way, gone that way. Pretty sure we went. We go this way? We came here, but I'm not too sure if we went in the water. I think we did actually. Yeah, we did at the start. So I don't think there's any way to get out there. We just have to go back out this way. Where do we need to go now? Aha, over there. Aha. So just the side of this house.
Behave, Witcher.
Damn it, lost my way again.
Undiscovered location. I wonder if we can visit and see. Just get Roach. Go up to this top of this area and see what we can find. Okay.
Hey there.
Oh. Is this the where the eternal fire is, I presume? Ah, place of power.
Magic. A place of power.
Interesting that a place of power is right next to the eternal fire. It's like an interesting place. Okay, there's a cement wall where there should be an entrance. What does this guy say? Nothing? Okay, this is something inside there. Oh, loot. Master crafted saddle. 35 stamina. Okay. Let's go over here. So we're going to go Logger's Hut, grab the boat, go around there, check out the flying stag. Okay. That's a town. Been here before. Oh, we can also go here. Let's do that first.
Faster.
I don't know.
Greetings, Gwynbleidd. Would you like to trade?
Yep, sure.
Be glad to glance at what you're selling.
Oh, okay, he's got a... I've been here before. He's got 111 gold. Does he have anything worthwhile buying? No books. 111. Sell these rune stones. 29, perfect. Okay, let's play Gwent.
You play Gwent?
Do you really have no one else to play with?
Always nice to play someone new.
Fine, beggars can't be choosers after all. I'll play you, and even stake one of my unique cards.
Okay.
Pull out your cards.
I thought he was going to say something else there for a second. Scoia'tael. I presume he's playing Scoia'tael deck. Which would mean he'll be heavy with melee and he'll run a lot of siege units which have medics. So Binding Frost is probably good to keep. Yeah, we'll just continue with the Northern Realms. Okay, he's playing Scoia'tael. I don't think they have a lot of spies. We're going to keep Dijkstra. We're going to get rid of Zoltan. Scorch card is good. That's not bad. We might get rid of the Ballist. I know. We'll get rid of Death Mold. Try and get an extra Dragon Hunter maybe. No, we got a medic. 2 medics. Okay, so he's playing first card on range. We will play Spy, see if he has a decoy. He has an Elven Skirmisher, and none of them were pulled from his deck. Or none of them were pulled from his drawn cards, so that's a bad thing. So we'll play another Spy, should get 2 cards, or do we get 1 card? We've got Vesemir. Draw 2 cards from your deck. Counts towards opponent's total, yep. Okay. So he's got 27, we've got 0, we have a 5 card advantage. Is there any point in playing any more cards? We could play Vesemir just to see if we can get another card out of him. And he plays Vesemir as well. Interesting. What leader ability? Picking a Binding Frost card from your deck and play it instantly. Okay, so melee is good because we don't have any other melee that can be affected by it. Okay, that's good. Ah, interesting. What do we want to do? To win, what are we gonna? We'll use this one. Okay. Get another card. That's good. Should probably open with a medic. Get Vesemir on. Ooh, he has Cirilla. Very nice. Hopefully that's the card that we win. We'll do Yennefer and we'll pop out the Dragon Hunter. Hopefully we'll play, force them to play. Okay, Scorch, that's good. That is really good actually, because now we can decoy the medic and get Vesemir back on board. Penetrable fog, that's good to know. Fighting Frost, that's the other card we were expecting. Okay. That's perfectly fine, 26. Just make sure I don't mess up. Okay, good. Card will we get?
Damn it all, I'd so hoped for victory. Alas, so be it. You've won the card fair and square.
Excellent. What do we get? Cirilla. That's what we're talking about. Okay, here we're gonna swap for Cirilla. Kira Metz. Vess. There we go. Wow, that's... Can we put Cirilla in other? Yes, we can. We can put it in here as well. So, what have we got? We have Siege Technician, that's good. Archers is good. Spy. We got Young Emissaries. We might swap out. We're going to take out Emil Regis and put in Cirilla. Okay, that's looking quite strong now. And we can put her into the monsters deck. And we can put her into our Squirtle deck. So medic, medic, medic. Muster cards. Kiyan. Command defenders. That's 3. Yeah, we'll get rid of that guy. Good. Excellent. Okay, so next to the boat.
Greetings.
Francesca Finderbar. What was that? Oh, is that a bestiary? Is that a characters? Francesca Vinderbar. No. What does this mean? New items. Francesca Vinderbar. It's another card. Scoia'tael. Oh. Leader. Doubles the strength of your ranged combat units unless the commander's horn is also present on that row. Draw an extra card at the beginning of battle. And Biting Frost. I think this is a good one to choose. Have we got any others? Discards 2 cards and draw 1 card of your choice from your deck. Pick any weather card from deck and play it instantly. Okay, that's all we've got for that guy. And oh, we don't have anyone. What's this one? Abilities to restore a unit to the battlefield. Restore a randomly chosen unit. Affects both players. Restore a unit. Restore a randomly chosen. Draw a card from your opponent's discard pile. That could be good. Cancel your opponent's leader ability. That could also be good. Okay. We're going to head off in this direction. Excuse me, fellas. Coming through. Okay. Found the boat. Are they chasing me? I don't think so. How do we get in this boat? There we go. Okay. So we need to travel to here. Oh, there's a lighthouse up here. Let's go. Have we been here before? No, I don't think so. Let's check it out while we're here. Okay, I've got to redo my decoctions. We're about to run out. And we will meditate. Book, cow's milk. Empty bottle, cow's milk. The Illustrated Atlas of Insectoids. Okay. Arachis, monster of the... Okay, yep. Subtype, yep. Lives mainly in boggy terrain, but also caves and abandoned mines. Oracle case cast struck with highly spec members. Masters of mimicry. Many specimens, highly poisonous, invasive species immigrated from the south, must be fought with silver, ideally freshly coated with insectoid oil. Okay, yep, makes sense. Armored Arachisi. Anything important up here? No, nothing. There's a chest we missed down the bottom. Did we or no? Okay. Okay. Back to the boat. Oh. Trainers in the water. There's a boat over there. In the water. There's a shipwreck as well, so we'll go check that out. Let's see what this boat's doing.
Too far afield, this.
Oh. It's not a boat. It's some kind of a beacon or a ship marker or something like that. Not too sure what they call them. Okay, guarded treasure. Sounds like a monster of some sort. Okay. Cockatrice, I think. Or bastards. Cockatrice has like feathers and stuff. Okay, that's fine. What do we have here? Runestone, Zerial armor, campaigner's boots, nothing really that special. Let's have a quick peruse of the island. See if there's anything else. Okay, the shipwreck. Mage's notes and the feline crossbow. Kiyan has enlisted with the flying stag as a guard of sorts. A hefty sack of Novigrad crowns convinced the captain to lodge me in his cabin. All is going according to plan. I'm actually finding this exposition amusing. I'm glad I didn't contract the kidnapping out on some bulgy armed half-wit. I'll do it more gracefully myself. He's cautious. I won't be able to put him down with a casually placed poison apple. Guess I'll have to zonk him out with a spell and whisk him away via teleport. I just hope it won't plop us down somewhere in the middle of Temple Isle instead of my quarters below it. The power pulsating from my laboratory tends to grow off a good portion of my attempts to teleport home. Very high level of resistance to psionic spells. Time needed for full penetration of his nervous system, a half an hour at least. A few more moments and the Witcher will be ready for transport. Now I just need to wipe our tracks, perhaps a little change in the weather. While waiting for more favourable atmospheric conditions, I looked through his things. Some very intriguing documents. A map of Tayar, crafting diagrams of elven provenance, margin note, highly interesting sketch for a one-handed crossbow, most likely used to hunt draconoids and ornithosaurs, must ask about this during interrogation, confirms my theory that the witches of the Catskill use elven weapons, and wait for it, Professor Sigismund Clogger's notes. It's clear the Witcher had something to do with the famous professor's disappearance. Think I might have overdone it a bit with those commu lonaby. No point in tarrying, time to evacuate. Okay. Anything else on the boat? Can't see anything. Oh, what's that at the front? There's some sort of a crossbow. Oh, there's something else over here. What's this? Captain's log. Left Novigrad, heading south to Bremvord. All's calm. Arrived in Bremvord. Port's full. 4 hulks, 6 cogs, 1 carrack, and nigh a dozen longships. Strange. Near half the longships carry privateers in the Empire's employ. Now that's Old Nilfgaard. Now what's an Old Nilfgaard want a pirate fleet for, and why is she anchored in Bremvord? Done loading, all passengers on board. We're leaving Bremvord, course set for Novigrad. Strange, a mage paid through the nose to share a cabin with the Witcher. Freaks are drawn to each other, it seems. The Witcher's a real treasure. It's not just about monsters, even customs officers are more civil with Kiyan around, and they aren't as annoying, scrupulous as usual. Seems the legends surrounding our Witcher have curtailed their zeal. Pressure's falling rapidly, winds change directions. Could use that mage now, one that followed the Witcher like a shadow, but the two of them are nowhere to be found, cowards. Boatswain says he heard a terrible ruckus in the Witcher's cabin this morning, with bright flashes coming out from under the door. Been quite quiet since, must investigate. The cabin's empty, can't search the ship now. Need to reef the sails, won't make it to port. Must stay out at sea. We'll raise the stay sails and hope the gods watch over us from there. Okay. Is there anything else we see? Nothing of importance, I don't think. There's a boat. Is it the boat we saw? It is. Let's see if we can get out to it.
Long way.
It's not going to let us get there, unfortunately. Okay, where else? Is there anything else we can check? We can check out this spot here while we're here. Smuggler's cache. Don't spot any enemies. How do we... We're bugged out, it looks like. Maybe we can just loot it from here. Okay, let's go back to the lighthouse. Okay, where should we go? We've got that. We need to go to Alihal. Probably want to do that as well. I think we'll go do this first. Was there anything else we were going to do? Oh yeah, down here as well. We're going to try and find this one here. Yeah, we'll go down here first to check out these undiscovered locations, then get the diagrams. Maybe we can investigate this little area here before we go to get Junior. And once we've done that, hopefully we can track down Dandelion.
Whoa there, Roach.
Oh, this is the town with all the pigs. Ah, bandit camp.
You'll regret your mum ever squirted you. Now, where to next? This place here. Oh, we're overburdened. Okay, let's sort by weight. What's this? It's worth 1,000. It weighs 10. Split bolts. You normally keep exploding bolts. Let's just drop these. Can't sell them anyway. How much does that drop our weight down? Not by much. I think I'll get 2 of these. They weigh 10 each. Eternal Fire Executioner's Armor. 1,700. That's 1,100. We just drop all this stuff, I think. Don't need all that stuff. We can drop that. We can drop that. We'll drop that. And drop that one. Keep all the rest. Drop that. Okay.
Faster.
Okay, we've got drowners up ahead. We'll just avoid them. That's a water hag.
What now, you piece of filth?
And it's a hidden treasure. Northern wind. We put our cat eye back on. Northern wind. That's it. Dead.
Oh, you get him! Come on!
Oh! Oh wow. You have a burden again? Oh, we got a letter. Drabik, listen up, you stupid git. Go on keeping the treasure out for all to see like that. We won't keep it very long at all. What? You think we're the only bandits around? Well, knowing what a fool you are, perhaps you do. So here's me telling you, no, we ain't. So be a good little dunce and hide it somewhere where only you and me will know how to find it again. Otherwise I'll tan your ass till it's red as a watermelon. Metki. Okay, so we've got some... Track that quest. Where is it? Okay, it's nearby, so that's good. Loot, we don't want to take that. Sheepskin, yeah, I suppose so. Yep, we'll take that. And that's it. Okay, let's check out the location. Looks like it's up on this hill. Here it is. Fiver, we'll take that. We'll take the ingot and the essence. We'll leave that armor. That was pretty straightforward. What do we have over here? Oh, drowner. Oh no, it's the other one. And there's more over here. Let's clear these guys out. That water hag. Let's kill her. Uh-oh. She's a muck thrower. Did you get a red mutagen from it? No. Roach. It's over here. Okay.
Come on.
Protocol. Off the track we go. Wolves, possibly. Yep. Don't worry about it. Hides. Nothing else in here.
Show me what you got.
Another wolf up here. Oh no, and Drager. Another one. Okay. Blue mutagen. Green. Okay, that's all we got. Now we're pretty close. Grotto. Fast travel marker, that's good.
Might want to look around some.
Okay, what do we have? Okay, let's put Cat's Eye on. 2 different pathways. That must be where the beast comes in. Maybe that's a nest or something. Or repair kits, alcohol. We'll leave the boots. We've got another chest over here. Ah, here we go. Excellent. What else we got? Anderson, we don't need that. Oh, who's this guy?
Come on.
Who are these guys? They're drowners? They're drowned dead. I've never seen them before. They're very colourful. Okay. Where do we want to go next? Maybe we might... Let's see if we can do this. Shouldn't be too bad. What's this one down here? Another one. Silver sword. Upgrade diagram. Then we have Get Junior and A Matter of Life and Death. Okay. So let's go down to the byways. Let's see if we can do this one here. How far is it? Not far at all. Okay, it's a ruins. Most likely wraiths of some sort. Already been here.
Might want to look around some.
Here we go. Oh, where are you going? Keeps on pointing back to here. Oh, I never knew I could do that.
Might want to look around some.
Examining it. Find the chest armor diagram. Must be up here. Couldn't be up here, could it? No. Can't find anything here. Your chest or something that I missed? This. Aha! Easy. Let's check this one out here. Where's that? Okay, may as well. there's the boat. It's further in
Not so
there.
fast, Roach.
And we have an undiscovered location here.
How you like
Bandits.
that silver?
Deserters. Oh, head's gone. Let's try this.
Conjuring! Bastards conjuring!
Let's try and pump through that shield. Yep.
Instead of grabbing your gun, your arse is mine.
Here's the treasure. Here we go. Marauder's notes. Last week, the three of us grabbed this traveller. Looked like the kind of cowardly F starts shitting his breeches at the first sight of you. But seems looks can be deceiving. Bastard started waving a sword, cut my ear off and sliced Olaf's ass so deep he's got an extra crack. Except the new one's horizontal. Then he smacked Ivar in the forehead with the hilt. Poor sod's still dizzy. We snuffed him in the end, of course. Every fellow's doomed when he's outnumbered, but it turned out he had a handful of coins in his pouch, a copper ring on his finger, and that's it. We lost out on that robbery, paid more to the herbalist for patching up than we took from the whoreson. So afterwards, Olaf said, "Why'd the devil risk our necks waiting around for travellers when gold's literally sitting right under our feet, buried with the dead? A corpse can't defend itself, so the risks of injury is nil. No need to wait around all day till someone walks by. There's already a couple of dozen someones waiting for us, lying in their graves, each one marked out like veg at a grocer's." So I gave it a good think and concluded Olaf's talking sense. So starting tomorrow, we're going to stay off the roads and do our looting in the graveyard instead. Okay. Hey, here they are.
Still! Don't let up! What's that?
Oh. Okay, they found something. Ultimatum. Raise warrior armor. Thorns, wolf's liver, runestone. We'll keep that there. That's fine. Okay, let's continue. There's the boat we need.
Whoa there, Roach. Not so fast, Roach. Come on.
We're in the water. How do we get down there? We can't go underneath the water. Doesn't matter. Okay, where do we need to go? Oh, just here. Ah, that's where the ship is. Spoils of war. We've got drowners, it seems. So let's consume that. Where is it? It's down the bottom there. Okay. Can't go down, so something's going on. Surface space, dive C. Do we have to hold it? No. I'm going to reload. Save that here. And we'll reload. If that fixes our ability to dive. Oh, we're in the water. We need to take the drowner stuff. Aha. Oops, gone too far. We need to breathe soon. Come on. Okay. Oh, we're overburdened as well. Oh, encumbered. So we'll drop some rubbish. Drop, drop, drop. And we might have to kill those drowners, I think. Okay, salmon. Come on, stop swimming around, just go stop. Okay, let's take some killer whale. Salmon. No, it's not letting us do that. We have to go in the side, I think. Go to the top. Come on. else we shooting at? Okay, there doesn't seem to be any way in there. Can't get in there. Maybe at the front where it hit the rocks. Okay, let's go to the top. Come on, go down. Ah, okay, I see. Over here. Take that. Nothing else there. There we go. Oh, Roach has been attacked by drowners. Let's check this out first while we can. Yeah, we'll take that. And muffins. What are they? They're muck mixes or something. Sorry about that, Roach. Okay.
Take it easy. Go, go. Hey-ya.
Okay. So now where do we need to go? All the way over there. Yeah, we can go there. I think we'll do this bit and then we'll finish the video. Ancient oak.
Whoa!
Come on. Lots of wolves. Come on. Hidden treasure. Monsters or humans? Oh wow. That's a fiend, I think, is it? Yeah, I think so. Salmon and devil's puffball. Devil's puffball, that's a good one. Superior salmon, okay. So this one here, enhanced and extended effect, cloud of poison when detonated, blinds opponents. Superior salmon. Hey. Blue mutagen. Bandit's key, bandit's notes. What's that, Papa dear? Dear Papa, you're kicking us off the family plot. Your younger sons are good for nothings who deserve a mess of porridge at most. You're going to give Jofla everything and where to go make our own sorry way in the world. Well, we went, Papa, we went. And now we've our own plot. Sure, might be a hill barely sticking out of the bog, a few trees and some rushes. No crops will take here, but we don't mind. There's no room for us in the fields, so now, well, guess we'll just never touch a rake nor hoe ever again. What's that you ask, Papa? How we plan to live? I'll tell you. We've never met with much good from our fellow men, so we've decided to repay the favour. Either they'll give us what we want, or they'll end like you, Papa, you and your dear Jofla, with a knife between their ribs. Okay. Freya's armor. Yeah, that's overburdened us. We'll just take all of this. And there we go, woven silver sword. Okay, where's Roach? Actually, we should have something that we can use. Increases stamina regeneration. Basilisk decoction. Arch Griffin. Short. Oh, cockatrice. All alchemy creations can be used at one additional time. Gemara, Fiend. We can consume that. What does that put us up to? Toxicity 280 of 295. Okay. Okay. So what do we have next? We've got high stakes up there. We've got some more diagrams up there. Level 81. We've got that. I think we'll go. I think we're going to go to next episode. We're going to go to Junior Whoreson's hideout. Then we're going to go to the Triss Marigold, and then after that we are going to go to Scavenger. And we'll leave these for after that. Yep, okay. So we're going to hard save right here. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.